let's see who we can get to pop on. Because somebody just told me I had 1 minute, so I'm not going to be late. Because I know that girl from way back when, and she will get me. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Shedrick. Hadn't seen you in a minute. That's been a while. Hey, Sarah Beth. All right, so we got some people on. Okay, so I have on no makeup, and I got like hair by Mother Nature, and you know, kisses by Mother Nature, and you know, she's that family member that you know you don't really want to claim, but this the reason they have that saying where you can't pick your family. And speaking of family, this family in this picture up here is not mine, but that's the only normal family we're going to have in my household, so they stay. I won't put a real picture in there. Okay, so I had you guys vote. I'm sorry, y'all getting a good up close of that joker. Okay, so I had you guys vote on a palette, and these were the choices, the Lottie palettes, and all of you are making me channel my creativity, which I love to do. You know, I love an excuse to just get out there. All right, so these are the two palettes. You can really, the lighting's kind of weird. Okay, so this was palette 1, this was palette 2. You guys picked this one for me to play with tonight, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, and I'm gonna do my whole face, aside from foundation and mascara, with this palette. And it can be done. I know it's just eyeshadows, but we're gonna do the whole thing. So, and I'm gonna put my foundation on after the fact, so you guys get to stare at this, and hopefully it's not a distraction for a really long time. And I'm sorry to be doing makeup in my living room. That seems to be my thing, because my bedroom looks like a war zone, because it's in between seasons, if you know what I mean. And despite how big my closet is, it does not all fit. So it's like one of those Tough Mudder competitions to get to my bed, or to anywhere in my bedroom really, because I'm swapping out the whole seasonal clothes from the it's bad. It's real bad. Okay, so a lot of you know this, a lot of you don't. I consider myself an abstract artist, not really good artist, but I love abstracts. So this is going to be right up my alley. It's probably not something I'd wear to the bank. I mean, I might, you know, you never know with me, but this is what we're going to do. Okay, so I've washed my face clearly. I've put on my Must You and my Skin Therapist, because you got to get it right before you go slapping some stuff on there. And I'm going to do my first base primer again, because this artist has got to get this canvas ready to go. Okay, and I'm going to start with my eyes, because that's what I said I'm going to do, and I'm going to put my foundation on after the fact. So I'm going to do a little funky look for you, and we'll see how it goes. So starting with this one, I'm going to go in with this gold color, and I'm just going to do a little, because this pigment is crazy, y'all. Like, this stuff, it does not take much. And I'm just going to do my whole one, just my whole eyelid, just to kind of get a little base going, like raw base, but different. You know, I just took some of y'all way back. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this blue color. And I mean, it does not take much. This stuff is like, it really is like paint, honestly. It goes on so, I mean, you see that? It's like crazy color going on. And I'm going to go in my crease here. Again, I'm no professional. This is more of an artist kind of vibe I'm going to have going. So ignore my technique. We're just going to see what the finished product's going to be. And it's probably going to get crazy for a minute before I tone it down. But some of y'all might like that. Some of you can pull it off. Okay. So we've got that smoothed on, looking a little bit like the 80s. Good times. That was some of the best years of my life. I wasn't very old, but I mean, I was older than I want to admit, but we're not going to talk about that. So we're going to do this one the same. And I don't want to put too much on my brush, so I'm just dabbing in there, because this stuff is serious. Okay, got that on there good? Okay, I'm going to get rid of that color on the brush. And then, well, I don't have it quite even, do I? Let's do a little bit more. Okay, and I want that blue to pop and stand out, because this is like a pop art kind of look that we're going to have going on. And then I'm going to come in with this really bright pink, because somebody gave me an idea earlier about how it turns really pretty violet. So I'm going to do that here in the smaller corner of my eye, because I do want that purpley, and look how pretty that is, y'all. I mean, obviously I got to smooth it all out, but the color itself is really, really something serious. And I really am going to do my whole face, y'all. Y'all are going to be so excited about this with just this palette, okay? And I'm in a good mood. I am ready to go because I don't have on real pants. Y'all know I haven't worn them in forever. I didn't even try to wear them today like last time where I almost had a near-death experience. That was rough. I'm still having nightmares from it. Okay. So we got that going. I'm going to come back in with just a touch of the yellow again. Just a touch, because like I said, it does not take much. And I'm just going to kind of tap around that to smooth all that out. I feel like I need to go somewhere fancy and fun. That's the main thing, fun. That's what I want to do, somewhere fun. Okay. So we got that all tapped out, and I promise it's all going to come together, but I'm going to put on some foundation now so that we can get with the rest of the face, and then I'll come back and finish out the eyes. So I have my blender full. I'm going to come in here with my favorite, you know, Gina Beige. I'm going to twist it. I'm going to get rid of that joker right there first and foremost so y'all can concentrate, because I know that's all y'all been looking at. Y'all don't even know I got stuff on my eyes right now because y'all been laughing at my adult acne. See, you laughing at it. I see you. I see your smiley faces popping out, your laughing faces. I can even hear you laughing. It is what it is. You know what? It's just giving everybody else a level playing field, because all this personality is just trying to come out. That's what those marks are. And this hair is something serious. I almost didn't get on because of this hair. But then I took me some passion flower oil right here, and I'm not going to lie, that stuff is rough, 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 but it just makes me go. So this is the toned down version of me. For those of y'all that don't know me, this is the toned down version. Compliments of passion flower. You should go buy stock in it right now. Hey, Nancy. That girl's always traveling, y'all. Nancy, I want to be her in my next life, if that is a thing. Or when I grow up, at least, which probably be never. Which she's not real grown either. I mean, not mentally. She is just awesome. She is always having a good time. Y'all should know her. Oh, yeah, beachy and fun. Okay. I know, y'all waiting on this look to come together, and you're like, can she hurry up with it already? And I know in another video, I showed you guys how you can put some pinky red under your eyes to get rid of that blue. You could actually do this here. We'll dab it under there just to show you. Just to remind you all that that works. Get rid of those blue lines. And this is getting real abstract right here. Feel a masterpiece coming on. And I actually got my concealer in, y'all. When my fancy palettes came in, my concealer came in too. I've been waiting on that stuff for obvious reasons. But I don't need a concealer for this personality. I'm just going to let it all hang out. I'm not trying to cover that thing up. No, sir. Okay, so I know y'all wish I would, but it's not your lucky day because I'm not. Okay, so I'm going to dig out a brush. And I'm going to I'm just going to go in with this Zero Concealer just because I don't quite know how to use all this stuff yet and all these colors. I'm excited about this. This is going to be the, when I do the contouring, y'all going to be there. because I'll come find you and make you log on if you're not. I'll put some up here on this, you know, we already talked about that. And then I am going to put some here over what I already put on there. Okay, I'm going to blot that out with the blender full again because it's my best friend and it's so soft, so I could really just mash on my face all day with it. I know that sounds weird, but I could. It's kind of relaxing. I could go to sleep even. I'm not, because I'm going to finish this video first. But between the blender full and the stretchy pants, I'm in the comfort zone. Okay, now I'm going to slap some powder on this. Oh no, that's not. I've already put that on. See, I was just testing y'all. Y'all failed. Alright, so we got the powder. Sometimes I use my blender full, sometimes I use a brush. It just depends on what personality you got front and center. And today, this personality wants to use a brush. And there's a lot of them, y'all. I haven't even met some of them. But I know there are a lot. And some of them, well, no, they're all pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. No, some of them aren't. But most of them, pretty awesome. Okay. So we got that. We're good. And for those of you that wanted a look with the other palette, I'm going to do one of those later on, but the people spoke. So here I am. Okay. So I'm going to make a blush out of the yellow and the pale pink. And I'm going to dab because it does not take much. This pigment is so rich and so beautiful. And literally, it's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to dab. Look at that, y'all. Just made blush out of eyeshadow. Okay, then dab. I'll go on the other side. And again, don't judge my technique because y'all know I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just, this is the artist in me, okay? See, and all I did was dab and I still got so much of that stuff and the pigment. I'm a fan. Okay, so then I'm going to come back over here with this. Blot some of that out. And then we're going to finish up with these eyes. And I know y'all want me to do something with my eyebrows, but I'm probably not because I don't know of anything in this palette that I can do the eyebrows with. Hey, Amber. Oh, y'all, me and Amber got something planned for y'all. Y'all just going to have to wait for it. I'm not going to give anything away, but just telling you. You're going to want to stay tuned for that one. Okay, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to use just a tad bit of, what is this stuff? Eyeliner. And my fancy eyeliner has not come in, so I'm just using this junk. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not a fan, so I'm not using much of it. So I'm just going to do that to kind of pull the look together. And I don't have a lot of eyelashes, so I like to, you know, do the tight lining on the inside, right, you know, on the waterline to kind of fill in. And then I am going to do just a tad along the edge. And y'all, using this phone as a mirror, I know it's y'all's favorite thing because I'm all up in it. Even got something in my eye, look at that. Okay, so I'm just going to do a really, really close, and I'm going to come just outside my eye, my line, my, right here, my, whatever that thing's called. Just a tad, just to give it just a little bit. I don't want a lot, just a little bit. And I really need somebody to do a tutorial on how not to hold your face all weird when you're doing makeup, because I'm paying for that one. I'm going to pay for that one. I will watch it. I'm not going to teach it, but I'll watch it. Okay, so we got just a little bit on. I don't want a lot because I don't want to take away from the color, because that's what y'all wanted to see was the color. And I'm going to just graze under here just a tad. I don't want a lot here either, because I'm going to come back in with that blue under here to just bring it all the way around. So aside from the foundation piece and the eyeliner and then the mascara, everything is going to be with this one palette, okay? because I'm going to do my lips with that too. Okay, and I made that bleed, so look at that. So I'm going to come back in here with the blue. Wipe this off because I don't remember what color I used last. So I'm going to come back in here with the blue. And I'm going to darken that just a tad and then come around with it under the eye. Because, I mean, if I'm going to go for a look that's not bank appropriate, we're gonna really do it, okay? Now, this, like I said, the pigment's like insane. It's so rich. And if you wanted to do a really bold look, if you were going somewhere, you know, I mean, anything, this is the palette you're going to want. And this is a limited edition palette, y'all. So when it's gone, it's gone. I don't know how much longer it's going to be available, actually, but it is on the website now. But it is limited edition. This and the other one that you all voted on, the 2 palettes. So, got just a little bit of blue to kind of bring it all around to be all abstract, kind of like my brain. My brain's pretty abstract most of the time. So I'm going to come back in here and just kind of dust again around, just dab around with what's left of that gold. And then I'm going to put some mascara on because I know I look like I have no eyelashes, and pretty much I don't until I slap this stuff on. And this is good stuff. This is the Perfect mascara. Let me get all up in here because I know y'all want to see that. And again, when you're doing mascara, you don't want to just go up and down. You want to go side to side while you're going up and down. That's really going to give you that coverage. And I'm going to look in the mirror because I know y'all are sick of seeing all my glory. So I'm going to do it this way. Yes, this Perfect mascara is life. Like, I don't know what I did before this came. Sit around hating life, I guess, because pretty much that's what I did. I never looked like I had eyelashes unless I wore falsies before this stuff. Right here, because it's got the fibers in it, and oh my. Makes me happy. Like, more happy than I can't even talk about it. Like, tears of joy. Just crazy. Okay, so we've done the eye makeup with the palette. We've done the blush with the palette. Now we're going to do the lipstick out of the palette. So eyeshadow can be lipstick. I'm going to use some of my Must Do for my lips to get them moisturized so that it will really stay on. And I'm not going to pump because I don't want a full pump. It does not take much. So I'm going to undo the top and literally just dab on my finger, rub on my lips, put the top back on before I knock that stuff over because I will be dead in the water without that stuff come nighttime and morning time. Okay, so here we go. And then I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to do mostly this pink, this lighter pink, but I'm going to dab a little bit of that darker pink in with it. So, I don't like that brush. Give me a different brush. Okay, I'm going to do this brush. Okay, I'm going to dab in there and then just pop it in there. And y'all know I love the lipsticks, but if you're in a pinch and you are having to travel light, you can do your whole face with this, okay? Your entire face, minus the foundation, minus the mascara. And it's really pretty. Look, see the pretty purple? And then you've got just a hint of green where you combine the blue and the yellow, but it's the yellow's really subtle, really soft, and there you go. So those of you who voted for the number 2 palette, hope you're pleased. Hope I wowed you. You know you can make these colors darker, bolder, whatever. I would probably look like a clown if I did that. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, good to go. And for those of you that want me to do this look, I'm going to be doing that probably later in the week, maybe Thursday. I don't know. It's just going to depend on my schedule. So I'll let you guys know. I'll put a post up. But we're going to zoom in on this eye situation one more time. I mean, I could get away with this at the bank. I really could. I mean, I haven't worn real pants in forever, so I'm pretty sure they just expect whatever from me. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. PM me, whatever. Share the video. And like I said, the palettes are limited edition. If you're interested in them, let me know that too, because I'm super glad I got in on it, because I'd be really sad without them. So anyway, have a great, great night, and I'll let you know next time I do another one with the toned down colors, because that's more my speed. So anyway, thanks for joining. Have a great night.